Hi guys, good to see you again. Thank you so much for your emails and your texts and your phone calls. I know the last module challenged quite a few of you, and that's okay. You know, we're not here to stay still. We're not here to just flatline. We're here to push past the challenges. So thank you so much. So I'm introducing Module 2. You probably can't see it, doesn't matter. This one is very different to the last one in some ways because, yes, it's going to ask you to spend some time with yourself, but I'll just walk you through it really quickly now. It's less pages for one, which is really good. And so starting off, I just go through stress and anxiety and the common signs of stress and anxiety. So I want you to read through them. And they're just the ones that I've come up with, so you might have more yourself, so have a look. There's quite a few. Because stress and anxiety, often we'll avoid it, or we'll think it's something else, or we'll just blame it on someone else or something else, or we're stuck with the mindset of I can't, this is too hard. And all of that comes from stress and anxiety, from fear. It certainly doesn't come from abundance and love, but you might not recognise it as that. So workbook 1 asks you to just tick some boxes, that's all, of how often you feel or do certain things. And it looks like how often, for example, how often do I feel sad, happy, lonely, burned out, disconnected, worry, at ease, loved. So again, this is private. I don't want to see this. This is for you and your eyes only. The second part of it is to bring that together and see what you find that your most common stress response is. And again, I'll explain it more when we're doing the group workshop. Workbook 2 is learning a little bit more about fear, and that it's an entirely normal, healthy response, but we're going to learn about how you feel right now. So not your responses, but how you feel, and about rewiring your brain. And I'll be teaching you how to lock in some really good moments of your life so that you can access how you felt when you felt in really good space, because that's kind of the part that we need to soothe our nervous system, is by accessing those parts when our brain and emotional system just kind of logs straight into what's wrong. But that's going to mess us up and it's going to keep us really stuck. So I'll show you how to tune out of that and tune in to some golden moments instead, and how to build on those as well. And then I'll talk you through that. Workbook 3 is an exercise. It's body scan. So it's a stress relieving body scan, and it's self-explanatory, and you'll do this in your own time. But again, I'll talk through it, and there's all the instructions written down here. Workbook 4 is how to do hacks to instant calm, basically, which is what we all want. So I'll run through a few of those with you, and they'll be different for all of you, but you can list these and then you can access them. And the next section is about movement. I don't mean exercise as in big sporty exercise, but all the different ways that movement can help to soothe you and pump out endorphins. And I call them endorphins. I just imagine a dolphin running around my body. And endorphin is a great chemistry that we have around our body. It's very soothing. So we'll talk about ways to activate that yourself without wine or chocolate, although you can have that. So there's some popular exercises and ideas that will help you do that. And the last part of it is how to interrupt your negative emotions. I beg your pardon. And that goes through a lot of that is through playtime. So I'll talk about playtime too. And again, playing can be anything from reading or watching or doing a crossword or playing with your family or literally a game online if you want. And again, that triggers the release of endorphins, the body's natural feel-good chemistry. And then finally, the summary. So the summary's got a set of questions, not a lot. And what I would love you to do, as of the first module, is just fill out the summary and send that back. I don't want to see the whole thing unless you really want me to. I'll definitely take a look at it, but really this summary is for you to go through what you've learned, what's helpful, so that you can dip back into it, because at the end of the day, just like going to the supermarket, you need a list of what you need, and otherwise you buy all kinds of stuff. And it just focuses us into what we've learned, what we want to learn, and helps us really dip into what's helpful, because it's going to be different for every single one of you. So I really look forward to speaking with you again on Wednesday, and thank you again so much for your connection and for just showing up for yourselves on this course that Nimbus have offered to you. I know it's difficult for many of you. It's certainly not easy doing personal development work, but nothing good usually comes from staying stuck. So I look forward to going through Module 2 with you, and if you haven't sent your summary, please email that to me today. And don't worry about the summary. If you find it really difficult, just say, I'm struggling with this summary, or whatever you want. Just send the summary so I can tick you off and have an idea where you are. Okay, I really look forward to seeing you again, and it's going to be fun, it's going to be soothing, and hopefully a little bit easier than the first module. Thank you. Take care.